you ready to be entertained? Then let's go.
Next bottom man, yeah, who would have guessed it? Wanted to hear, I'll give you my all. I promise you now that I never fall. I won't drop, I won't quit, and I won't stop until I win. I'm more than just a broken kid. They call me Miles, I'm Spider-Man.
Welcome back, y'all. We're getting into Doctor Who. This is season 2, episode 4. So we're getting right into this episode, and somebody let me know that the last. By the way, another quick disclaimer. I'm going to once again be editing this video a little bit different because the last Doctor Who video, The Well, was completely attacked by the YouTube bots. It's actually not BBC Studios, no shade and absolutely no tea. It's actually YouTube. YouTube does like this, YouTube's bots, and I don't know if other Doctor Who reactors have this. I'm sure they do. They just don't talk about it like I do. I'm always airing out my grievances. But the YouTube bots, they go through, like when they put it on a video, they'll scan it, they'll tell you nothing's wrong, but once the video starts picking up traction, then they'll find things that are wrong to them. So that's what happens, and then they send it to whoever's a copyright owner, and they'll just vastly say, oh, we found somebody using your content, review it. And how do I know? Because they do that to my videos with a bunch of other reactors that actually aren't even using my content. But I could just easily hit copyright claim, and then all those people that the YouTube bots are saying are taking my stuff would be fucked. Excuse my language. So the point is, the last video was once again attacked. They were even copywriting, claiming me just talking. So believe it or not, and BBC Studios is very strict. If something comes across their desk that somebody is using their content, honey, I shrunk the kids. They will hold on to the copyright claim, and it is what it is. And then pretty much that video won't be anything if I want to garner any type of money or revenue from that reaction. You know, all the reactors that do react to Doctor Who and all TV shows, they do the whole process of filming, editing, it takes hours. So just like that, YouTube F's up people's lives. But regardless, the last episode was good. Minus that situation. You want to see that reaction, jump over here on Patreon, the Patreon family. Now let's get into this, but the point is, somebody did say in the last reaction that they weren't gonna stick around and watch this reaction, or this episode, I should say. It's not me, it's them, because the last companion's gonna be on it, and something about the last companion's boyfriend. I actually don't really remember the last companion ever having a boyfriend, but you know, I watch too many shows. There's no way I can remember all of it. Regardless, I hope that people who maybe would have been turned off with whatever synopsis of I don't watch trailers or like the end credits where they give you the next episode. I shut it off, so I don't know what anybody's talking about. But I'm hoping that they do, and everybody gives, once again, this show a try. I hear it actually has a very high rating on Rotten Tomatoes, I think. I think I saw somewhere that people were reviewing this pretty high this season. So that's a good thing, right? Watch somebody be commenting down below ferociously. That's an lie! Regardless, all of you guys, thank you guys, whether you like the show, don't like the show, don't like the episode, do like the episode. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and having this experience with me watching Doctor Who. There's one thing that we'll get into this reaction that I agree with a lot of people, but there's a lot of people that disagree with me, but I agree with others, that the only thing I don't like about this particular Doctor is he cries in every episode. But there are people that really do like that he cries. You know, I'm not a crier, and when I do cry, it's like meaningful. And I know this Doctor might be meaning to cry in everything. It's just like a lot of water tears for me. But regardless, other than that, I really do like the Doctor. I really do like the actor. I think he's a great actor. So, and he was giving you body in the last episode. And I know that somebody commented about that as well. Me and you both were staring. But regardless, without further ado, let's jump into Doctor Who and find out exactly what the show has got to give. Happy New Year's! Hey, Doctor! Nice outfit.
Definitely Earth.
Definitely.
Definitely London.
Definitely London.
Yeah.
Found 50p, we are winning.
Winning!
Try and focus, please. We need to get home.
Conrad, I'm the doctor, and this is Belinda, Chandra.
Does the year start with a 20?
It's 2007.
Oh, New Year's is meant for you.
Why?
Because it is your lucky day.
Get you to. Or not?
A blue box that came out of nowhere with a doctor and a Belinda Chandra.
Oh, Ruby Sunday, that's right, girl. What?
Things got crazier.
This already reminds me of an episode in some other season. Excuse me? I just want to let everybody know something. If this is gonna give me, because I see that it's probably not. But you remember the mannequins in season 1? I don't know. These might not be mannequins. But you remember season 1 of Doctor Who in 2005 with the first Doctor? What was his name? I really did like him. It's sad he only was in 1 season. But that's what these look like with the guns, the mannequins with the guns, and it was shooting.
Rob.
I actually enjoyed that episode thoroughly. So if that they're gonna give us some type of callback of that episode, honey, I shrunk all the kids. I'm gonna scream. Is that a tiger horse? Why are you in there, Conrad? Run! Oh no, we're not getting mannequin. We're getting someone else.
No, disgusting is what it was. Please tell me it wasn't just peed on.
Hormone gets absorbed into your blood and marks you as future prey.
This neutralizes the pheromone.
Oh, I do remember this, I think.
Babes, take a lie down.
Hello? And John Lennon owes me a piano lesson.
First thing I expected was to land you on my podcast this morning. Doctor and his police box, because I am such a fan. I mean,
You and
who is
The doctor's my best friend.
Net, all this talk of monsters is just a cover story for something else.
People at UNIT are amazing.
Trying to get UNIT on the podcast for years. No one ever returns my calls. Bay around the corner if you have time for a quick one.
Oh,
I mean,
now, no.
coffee.
Treat or fear makes you scared because it likes the taste.
Good job, Ruby. Scared the shit out of him.
This is the antidote. Drink it tonight and it blocks the shriek from tracking you.
Why does he have to wait till tonight to drink it? Why can't he just drink it right now with his tea and his crumpets? I don't understand why he has to wait till tonight where he's obviously going to break it, drop it, something's gonna happen, and the thing is gonna be attacking him. So don't waste a day, don't waste an hour, don't waste a minute, don't waste a second. Just drink it now. Guess not. Guess we gotta have a storyline.
He gave me this. I've kept it all these years. He said it was my lucky day. I think that's today. You let me buy you dinner. Or we both buy dinner.
I promised Louise a photo.
Why?
Let me be excited.
He's not my boyfriend, it's just a date.
Smile.
Conrad Clark. I wonder if him on the Instagram.
Brian, he's nice and he's normal.
Well, his mom's an ass.
It was just me and my mum growing up.
He has beautiful eyes.
She died. Just call us the doctor.
No, you're nice. You're lovely. He was.
Take the potion.
I think you're amazing.
Yay. I did not mean to say that. I said, oh, that's her real mom. Let me take that back. That's her biological mom. That's her mom right there. Because she raised her. She gave her away. Not that, she just couldn't take care of Ruby. She gave her away and they've raised her. So I don't want to say that's her real mom. That's rude. So I caught myself. You see, I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning.
He really likes you. He talks about you all the time. Really? Not again.
The potion, Ruby.
There's no quantum echo at that location. Hang on, I'll check the national grid.
Oh, Kate, we
Mel's on
love
her way
you.
to Sydney. There's something strange happening in the harbour. I like working late.
Ruby told him the symptoms of what's going to happen if he doesn't drink the orange shit that she gave him that looked like Terminac, whatever that thing is called. Why wouldn't she just ask him, did you drink that potion? Because I'm seeing flickering of lights. Why is she doing all the other extra shit? You get what I'm saying? I bet you money people don't like this episode. You wanna know why? Because there's a lot of like storytelling and it's all about Ruby and her boyfriend, just like what that person said. So I bet you money they might not like this episode.
We've got the shriek locked away, and if your friend took the antidote, he's fine.
And ask him.
I think I'm in shock.
Nailed it.
Can't remember what's he talking about.
Woo, child, I ate all my fruit in this episode. Jesus. Okay, so first I said to y'all that I think a lot of people were not gonna like this story, this episode. They weren't gonna be interested because it was like lovey-dovey. But honey, let's talk about a nutty twist of events. What? This is crazy, honey. Yeah, I'm actually really, let me tell you, I've been at work since 12:30 a.m. I worked 8 hours. I went to the gym. I came home. I haven't had lunch or / dinner. I jumped right into a Doctor Who reaction. I was kind of getting a little tired. I'm no shade and absolutely no tea. But this shit, woo, this is grabbing me, honey. Let's go. This is what we call storytelling, honey. Oh God. Oh. Who is he talking to? Let's go to war, Kate. Let's go to war.
I mean, you are, mate. You're okay.
We're good here. I feel bad for her.
No, I don't think I am. Wait, I just need some time to get my head around it.
We're here for you.
Away from everyone.
If you're ready to talk, you call me.
Well. Honey, that was a fabulous episode. Let me tell you something. I was a little bit bored in the beginning. When I say bored, not like actually dozing off bored. And it's not that it was really the show or like, well, it was a little bit of the show. I didn't feel like watching a love story. And I honestly thought from what the last person said in my comment section. That's why, you know, some reactors, I was talking to this reactor. He's a pretty big reactor. I don't want to throw his name out there because I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything. He's really cute. Say his name, but I'll say something that we were talking about. So I told him, because he's a really big reactor. So I said to him in the DMs, I was like, how do you answer? Because I love reading all comments and answering as many comments as humanly possible. As my channel is growing, sometimes it's hard for me to actually comment, but I read everybody's comments. So I was asking him about, like, you know, how do you have time to, you know, because when he drops something, honey, when he drops stuff, his shit goes up. So, and a lot of people are into his channel, which is amazing. So, anywho, he was saying that, like, he reads comments, but not often, not all the time, because there's a lot of comments that, like, will spoil him. So he'll read it maybe after whatever episode he's getting into or whatever movie he's getting into. I think he does a lot more movies. Regardless, I was wondering about all of that. So he was giving me his 1 to the 2 to the 2 to the 3. And I do see sometimes about what he was saying to me, because like the last comment, there's one particular person who commented, which I thank them for commenting, but they kind of made me think that this episode was about to be like a love story. And I was like, oh, I'm not in the mood for a love story. First, at the moment, I was like, oh, okay, love story. But then when it started, I was like, oh, I'm not really in the mood for a love story today. Like, I'm tired. My body is sore, honey. My body is sore. But then, when it did the switcheroo, when it gave you the twist of fate, when it gave you Conrad, who was like legit like a human villain. And I kind of want to, you know what? I'm not going to drop names because, you know, let me stay away from politics. But this gave me any politician that's out there that's spreading lies. And there's a lot. You know, I actually watch a lot of, people think it's weird, but I love watching Parliament. I love watching like people argue, and I love law. I love all of that stuff. So recently, for the past maybe like 6 or 7. Whenever Liz Truss was like an MP, that's when I started watching Parliament. And like Liz Truss was hated throughout like UK. Like she's not liked. And then she took her ass to United States because she likes Trump. So anyways, like I watch the Parliament, I watch Reform, I watch the Labour, I watch the Conservatives, I can't say their names, Dharma, or the really pretty black lady with the braids, and the guy with the glasses who I find kind of funny who's in Labour. So the point of what I'm trying to say is, I actually don't even remember. Oh, I watched them go back and forth. And I find it interesting, and then the guy in Reform, who apparently a lot of people don't like, but it's interesting because Reform just won some election seats. And in here, the doctor was telling Conrad, like, all your lies and mistrust, like pretty much what Conrad was doing, which was lying to the public and making the public think one way when it was actually not true, and making this anger come out. And it's happening in the United States. It's happening in a lot of different countries currently. It almost happened in Canada, where I don't know if they're called the Conservatives, that were in Canada were winning a lot. And then when the whole 51st state let's take Canada, everything reversed. But there was a lot of like, there's a lot of mistrust coming from the political world, and it's in the UK, it's in Canada, it's in the United States, and it's in El Salvador, it's all over the place. And when the doctor was saying what he was saying and everything I started getting like so into what he was saying that I wish that message can be blared out, regardless of what your political view is. I wish it could be blared out for everybody to hear over and over and over again. We need more people to stand up towards corruption, stand up towards people who are not here or not saying things to be positive but to cause chaos. And that's what the doctor was doing. He was like, yo, you betrayed my friend's trust, as I knocked down everything on my table. And I'm not here for it. And you, people who come into this TARDIS, you have to be special, and you're special for the wrong reasons, and now I'm gonna reach your motherfucking filth while I'm wearing this tight-ass clothes, and what you gonna do about it, hater. But Conrad, I loved Conrad as a villain. Let's see what I can find for the moral of this story. Do you guys want to know the moral of this story? Probably not. Moral? I'm gonna look it up anyways. Doctor Who, what was this episode called? Doctor Who, season 2, episode, was it 3 or 4? 4. What was this episode called, y'all? Lucky Day. Let's see if I can find like the moral of this story. I absolutely loved this episode. And a lot of people, so a lot of people are giving it 7 out of 10s. 7 out of 10s. I'm seeing pretty high numbers. Let's see the verdict of this particular person. Lucky, or it's IGN. Lucky Day is a confident yet uneven outing, smartly pivoting toward a more intimate human conflict where the drama doesn't stem from some unknowable alien force, but from the creepy rot of ordinary cruelty. Its pulpy tone and can't say that word. What? Oh, I thought somebody was trying to come for me. Edge, give it a bite, and Ruby Sunny remains a compelling lens for these stories, but the episode can feel oddly hollow at times, squeezing strong characters into slightly mismatched roles and undercutting its strongest ideas with tonal hesitation. For all its imperfections, it's a solid and thoughtful episode. If not a standout, then at least a worthwhile watch. I pretty much agree with that. I agree with that. They try to throw some big words in there. And it's interesting because one that has survived, Unit who has survived Zygons, Cybermen, and a bunch of other aliens, Daleks, blah, 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 almost was taken down by an ordinary person. He was a match for them, which is a gag. And that's what happens. Humanity we are our own worst villain. Please write that down, somebody. Are you doing it? Thank you. We are definitely our own worst villain. I'm trying to see, ooh, this got a 9 out of 10, sweet nips. I'm trying to see if there was a moral, but I'm not getting it. Let's put AI mode, you know, about that. AI is taking over the world. Let's see. This episode explores Ruby's life, leaving the TARDIS, blah, 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 who cares? So, life after adventure, the episodes, we don't care. Coping with trauma and finding strength in oneself. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Life after, and that's another thing, we don't ever really explore the companions. At least like New Who, or even New Who. Well, kind of, because we had Rose, we had Martha. So that's not true, because we did explore. There's a few companions that we like pieced out, or maybe they died. Yes, they died. And then like, we just moved right along. But it was good to spend, and I actually really do like Ruby Sunday. I think she's gorge, and I think she really does bring that good role in. And in Doctor Who seasons, there is always an episode where the Doctor has a day off, and he goes to the beach and lounges and does a film. And this was pretty much that episode. And it was good without him. It was fine without the Doctor. We love him, but it was good that Ruby was strong. Ruby is a strong enough character, along with Unit and Kate. Hello, Kate. That they can hold this whole episode. And once again, Conrad being the villain gave a boost to this episode. Also, that old lady, whatever she is, let Conrad out. So there's a possibility in either this season or later seasons that Conrad is going to come back and be problematic. And that was in 2007, right? That he was let out, so he's been out, right? Am I right? Comment down below. Anyways, love this episode, y'all. I can't wait for more, please. Oh, and by the way, if it's copyrighted claimed, I tried. If there's no reaction left, please don't comment down below. Oh my God, it's a pointless reaction. Oh my God, there's nothing left. It's not me. Blame BBC Studios, blame YouTube, blame everybody coming for me when I wasn't sending for them. Blame that. Don't blame me. I tried. But thank you regardless. And until next time, I'm off this.